Choosing a partner. When you're choosing a partner, put love as the least key element you are looking for. Love should not, I know we'll talk about love, but should not be the reason you're in a relationship with someone. I know you have to love who you marry, but for you to marry, there are key elements you need to think about. You need to think about their past, their present, and their future. Those things are very key. And that's why I usually say court for a very long time. Do the dating thing for a very long time before you settle. Before even you date, know each other, be friends. Understand where they come from, understand their weaknesses, understand their strength, understand their background, understand their present, and now understand their future. They might not know how to reach there, but at least they have somewhere they are going. Because now you are dating for love. You are settling for love. Then when this love fades, you start fighting. Why were you there because of love? You have to have another higher reason for you to be in that relationship. Something that you can control. Face value is so common in our relationship, whereby you realize many people are going with what they have seen outwards and they are settling with what they have seen. Then later they discover, wow, in the inside it's vacuum or dirt, or it's not pleasant to be with. Okay, it's like you go buy a house and you sign the contract before you enter inside. Outside they have painted it good colors, they have done good finishing outside. Then you enter, you discover there is no electricity, the wiring is just like that, the roofing, the ceiling, the floor, the sinks, everything is dirty, like it is not tidy as outside. And that is what we are settling for. Women are settling for good words, and men are settling for looks. In reality, do you know, you might settle for someone you think is rich because has a big car, has a good job, and then you go and settle and discover now you're paying loans you didn't take. You were not a part of the loan eating, then now you have loans you have to pay. And my question comes here, why did you go for the face value? Why didn't you take your time with the courtship and do your investigation? Most of us are doing investigation inside marriage. Do your investigation before. Learn, where did this money come from? Where did this shape come from? Because some of you will settle for plastic. Some of you will settle for medicine shapes. Then later they bring problems. You have to learn that this person, you have to study this person before you settle with. We are going with a big speed. I don't understand what I will say, but in reality, stop settling with the face value. Do your assignment. They say a family that prays together stays together. I don't differ, but me, I say, if you spare ample time for your family, let me tell you something, the devil will not enter. You see, Adam overslept, and Eve was busy with Satan somewhere. So I need you to understand, your kids need you, your man needs you, your wife needs you. So that 1 hour, 30 minutes you are saying is enough. No. Every spare time you have, if you are done with job, the first ministry you have is your family. Go understand the peer pressure your kids have. Maybe they are about to do drugs. That is your time. That is your 30 minutes, 30 seconds to save a soul. Maybe you're a woman, that is the moment your neighbor is busy trying to get your woman, and you're busy there with your friends eating nyama choma. Maybe your man is about to be done that thing by a side chick, and you are there reading a novel. It's good to have personal time, but do you know you can avoid a lot of struggles and problems by giving your family time?
You can save them with advice, with stories, with knowing each other, because most of us knew each other when we were courting. Then when we get the relationship, we don't want to know what's new. We think they are the same people. And I always go with the philosophy that people say that you need to read your partner every day, because there is something new every day about your relationship. So if you are that person who, when you have free time, it's for you, the boys, let me tell you something. If you are a family man, family woman, give your family time.
Working together. Can I tell you a very unpopular opinion? Please, if it can be possible, please don't work together. Don't work together. I know there are relationships that has worked well working together, but if you look at statistics, most of them are pretending and most of them don't work at the long run. You know what? There is something that we assume that breaks a lot of relationship. It's called familiarity. The moment you are familiar with your person, yani, when you get in the house, you know what they did the whole day, who they were with the whole day. You have nothing to share that is new. Do you know what happens in life? And that's why you see we go to social media to peruse. We want to see so and so, what did they do new? What's up with them today? We don't want to follow people that they have nothing new about their life. It is the same with the relationship. You need to know today what happened in your life. What is the new dream that you have? If possible, please don't work together. Just work towards the same goal. But even if it is the same business, please have branches or don't work in the same department. You know, here we talk the truth. Can we talk the truth? There is nothing like a heartache. You know why you have a heartache? It's because you are rushing your blood. You are rushing your blood with stress. When you have stress, mental thinking, your blood pump very heavily. You know, I said another time, and it was very unpopular, that don't give the heart the work it was not given. The heart work is to pump blood. Full stop. Full stop. The rest, it is not the heart works. I love you with all my heart. The heart was meant to pump blood. That's why when you are depressed, you have thought. The heart works faster to keep the blood circulating because you are overdoing. Am I making sense? Heartache is only mental. Look for a therapist. Look for someone, a counselor. Look for someone to talk to before you get high blood pressure. With this digital age, you will discover that stalking adds you influence, it adds you money, and you grow while people stalk you. But sometimes in relationships, stalking is not nice because you might fall in love with someone who stalked you. You think they like what you like, yet they are pretending because they have collected data all around social media, around your friends and peers. But if it was the old days, you will discover people had the need to know you they wanted to know you from the source's mouth. Right now, I can tell you where you were last year because your social media has all the information you posted. Am I making sense? So sometimes these people who like all your things and they enter your DMs and tell you, hey, you are beautiful, hey, Ogopa. Fear those people, because at the end of the day, what they want, it is what they saw, not what they have discovered for themselves. They have stalked you. They have liked the images you gave. That was the fake image that you sold. That is what they want. And you know that you don't post the bad side of you. That relationship will be a mess when they discover who you are and discover who they are. Finding love. You know, I usually say, to love is a must, because love is a must. Love is God. But to be in a relationship is a choice. Do you know you can love 1,000,000 people? You can love 1,000,000 people. I heard people saying that you cannot love more than 2 people. You can love everybody. I love my parents. And then they start differentiating. There is like, and there is love. No. Love is love. The way you love your parents is the way you love your husband. The difference is the relationship you have. So finding love is easy. Just start socializing with people. Start letting people in. Start accepting people the way they are. Then, from that experience, start choosing relationship. Everybody give them their kind of relationship. There is who you will sister zone, you will brother zone, there is someone you will friend zone, and then there is someone who will become the hubby and the wifey. Lean on. There is something that I always repeat. Never fall in love with someone who gave you a shoulder to lean on when you need it. You needed it. Can I show you why? Because there are people who are kind, but they are not loving. And that's why you see, there are people who are taken for dates. They were paid for the bills. When they got married, they are complaining that they are never right. They are never loved right, but they are provided for. Because at the end of the day, you thought the one who is kind to you is loving to you or loves you. So at the end of the day, you crave the emotional attachment or the connection, emotional connection, but to them, that is not what they know they offer you. They know they offer you help. The help, so you start feeling like a charity case because that is what connected you together. I don't have a problem you having a shoulder to lean on, but avoid falling in love with it. Take you back. I have a very unpopular opinion. I have a saying that I usually say, never go back to your ex. Do you know why? The reason, you see, going back to an ex, it's going back to a crocodile that beat you. It's going back, it's hosting a dog that ate your child or beat your child. Am I making sense? You need to understand, if you are in a relationship where you tried solutions, all the possible solutions to make it work, and it never worked, there is no magic that will happen with time that will make that relationship work. That is a truth that we don't like, but we'll have to like by force, by fire, because if we don't work on it right now, later we'll come to regret. Why? Because we will come to discover that you see, someone who knows your weakness, even if you do what, they will not see your strength. Someone who did not value you the first time, no matter what you do, you will create a fake image for them to accept you because the real you was a problem to them.